So I've got two uninvited guests into my home this morning. Ian is out there. He's been sawing away, opening up, and I'm hoping he's not jeopardising the integrity of this chamber because it's a big chamber, there's a lot of weight on it. And then right in here is Dan. Can't really see him, but there he is, down there. He came straight in uninvited. I asked him to go back, but he refused, so I built him a little entryway porch. So he's in the porch at the moment. I'm hoping at some point they might go out and let me shut the door, get some peace. I've only had 2 hours sleep, but it looks like they've decided the other way. I thought it was too good to be true that they'd actually do some tunnelling. They started in one section, about a metre, spent a day on it, got half a job done, and then they've left it. Decided it's too small, but you know, most tunnels aren't. This is a chamber. Most tunnels aren't this big. So anyway, we'll have to retreat to some tunnels at some point, I guess. In the meantime, keep watching, and please contact your MP and ask them to support the climate and ecological emergency bill and cancel HS2 as part of addressing the climate and ecological emergency. We'll see how long this takes.
I'm going to film it then, okay?
Yes, mate.
So they have decided the other entrance that they were tunnelling in is too small, so now they're coming in the downside. As you can see, they're quite a bit higher than me.
We just had a major collapse on Dan.
Just dress back a bit, Larch.
What's that?
Just dress back a bit, buddy.
I can't hear you what you're saying.
Just dress back a bit.
Dress back a bit?
Yeah, in case it goes.
Well, I think you should, Ian, I think you should stop this operation. That's clearly not planned or safe. We've had enough accidents. Let's not have any more. Like Dan just got about, what, a third of a tonne of soil landing on him? There's many more tons on us now, both of us.
About 25 kilos on Dan. 75.
So, what are you up to, Brett?
I can't make a comment on camera, obviously, but I have spoken to you privately.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Brett. He's the supervisor of the tunnelling team. He's come to inspect what's going on. As you can see from all the remainder of the material on Dan there, we've just had 3 kind of collapses, one of them fairly large. So I'm suggesting that they pause this to reassess. Brett, well, they kind of are. Brett is now reassessing. But he is minded to carry on. He's suggesting that acro props and some shoring will stabilise it.
There will be a pause for a while, I will say that.
Oh yeah, how long are you likely to pause for?
It's a pause, that's all I can say at this moment.
Okay, are you going to check this out with the health and safety? Or?
I'm going to have a discussion with all parties relevant.
Okay, great. So there we go. If anyone's watching this and you want to help, please get in touch with Health and Safety Executive, HS2, and ask them to pause this eviction. Thank you. So Dan has just requested that I put a board over his head, which I've done here. At the moment it's just loose, but I can fix it down in case there's any more collapse. We've just had 3 collapses on top of Dan, one of them quite large. I've suggested they halt this operation and reconsider. Dynamic risk assessment is something Brett's always talking about, so he assures me they are. They want to get a couple of acro props in, but hopefully once they've done that, they'll then pause and reassess this. This material here is very, very sandy. It's in this wall here and above us here on the ceiling. We are 9.5 feet under. There's tons of earth above us, many tons, and it's really loose. And the vibration of the sawing and the hammering has obviously dislodged it. If they carry on trying to remove this shoring here, which is what they wanted to do to come in, there's a great risk that all of the material above us there could come down on us. So things have settled down now. The bailiffs are still at the door to the chamber, but they are now focused on safety. They're simply doing the essential work to shore up what they've started earlier, making it safe. So I'm much happier now. Everyone's calm and relaxed, which is great, and we're communicating clearly. So the honeymoon is over. They've started coming in again with an angle grinder. I'm not sure why. They haven't really explained what they're doing with that. They just cut my passive air supply, so if the compressor packed up I'd always have that, but they've cut that because it was in their way. So anyway, please, this whole exercise on this chamber should be stopped because it's clearly not safe. There's been a collapse, so please get on the case with the health and safety executive and anyone else you can think of. Thanks. Right. So what are you doing exactly? Mike, what are you doing? You're cutting through the screws?
Yeah, there's a screw sticking out.
So that you can get the shoring in.
Oh.